This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the
2nd down. Burrow has caught Gesicki on the right, and he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
10 yards. And the Bengals first down.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Brown, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The 46-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Back to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 32
That is 2
yards.
big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the...
And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? and they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Bengals nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
What a way to
yards.
start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
1st and 10.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
That's on the 2024 first rounder, Marius Mims. On the ground, it's Brown. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's John Jenkins, the big defensive tackle, swallowing him up. Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
And incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Now, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. That's Tylan Wallace back to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
12 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
On play action,
line.
here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That gets number 40 on the season for him. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 on the play.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down by Jordan Battle. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
In motion comes Andrews.
4-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 14, Bengals nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. On 1st and 10, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Burrow.
2nd and 6.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Burrow from out of the gun here. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. A A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So after one, it's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins from the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 5 as we are ready to get back underway. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
This is Henry. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
9 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 4.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Baltimore.
21-yard line.
Pistol gives to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. A carry here for Brown. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Play action now. Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers.
It's a gain of 29. And the Baltimore
Jackson now to throw on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
I really like what I see out of this defense. Definitely playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, especially after falling down here in the first half. They desperately needed that sack, and they got to just continue to get stops and get off the field.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down. They'll have it by plenty. It's 3rd and 2, and they got 8.
Baltimore first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Raven first down.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Open man is Hopkins. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 14. First down, Ravens.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Isaiah Likely, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
In motion goes Likely. Now Lamar going to hang on to it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the gun, Jackson. That one, taken in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Jones now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Here's Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That one's on Orlando Brown, Jr. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And that That'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play.
A gain of 11 brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. Set to go now on first and 10.
18. That's good for a Bengals.
They'll run here with Brown. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Richie Grant. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati
First and 10 at the
in a moment.
29-yard line.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up third down and 12.
It is third and long. Back to throw, Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
And the Bengals first down.
Brown, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. Good blocking, and he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Bengals 7. Evan McPherson.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
30-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our journey through the NFL starts.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion goes Likely. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Second down, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Jackson gonna keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that.
And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? they've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Bengals 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Lamar
6.
going to work from the pistol. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Baltimore
Throwing Jackson. This throw right is taken in by 5. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll get this out wide. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard.
He'll try to sneak it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Baltimore.
They'll run. It's Henry. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Raven 1st down.
They'll go again here with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd and 7. Hopkins sent in motion.
2nd and 7.
He'll step up and run, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 3rd and long.
He was covered by Barrett Carter.
Now, Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll get about 2. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Burrow.
4.
Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Burrow now. As caught, Gesicki on the right. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 4.
Second down, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bengals first down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, it's second and 1. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now Brown. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
Gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Now Burrow.
Holding offense.
Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. And they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A loss of 2 yards.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. On the return is Jones. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Burrow to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals.
To throw is Burrow. Next to his big tight end, Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Back to throw. Burrow. That one pulled in. Mitchell Tinsley. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
Brings up 2nd
To throw is Burrow. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd down
Burrow.
and 7.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. That is caught. Finding Higgins. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Andre Yoseva. Touchdown, Bengals. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now the Bengals are gonna call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Hopkins sent in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. You just hand off right, hand off left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try to power ahead with Ricard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jones now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll swing this one out to Brown.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one finds Chase. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.